Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. This is Ero Ps F4. Finally, we got delayed by 30 minutes permanently, and then we still had another 10-minute delay. We're not very good at being on time. I'm your host, as usual, Liam Cross, and I'm joined once again by my co-commentator, Macaulay Beard. How are you doing, Macaulay?
Ooh.
Perfect. We've got 22 laps in Belgium today. A very long circuit. The longest on the calendar, as Yeast has a laughing fit already. We were dead silent before the stream. We've already lost our composure. It's incredible. But 22 laps of driving in the longest circuit in Formula One, possibly bar Monaco, the most historic circuit in Formula One. 20 corners. Most of them kinks in a straight, but a lot of places to catch you off guard here. We got 17 drivers with 4 F2 reserves. This should be a good one. Yeast, what are you expecting from today?
I'm expecting 6 retirements.
Okay.
A Barry Kruger pole.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting. What was I saying? Expecting Rimanek to get another podium.
Okay.
And the Red Bull of Mr. Golden Flame to win the race.
Yep, Mr. Golden Flame, he had a change of heart, apparently. Well, accidentally he had a change of heart. He's in the Red Bull now, instead of Aston Martin. I think I agree with your picks. I'm going to say 4 retirements. I think pole is going to be real DC.
Oh.
Raminsky will get another podium. And Bradshaw, I'm not... Mr. Golden Flame, I'm not expecting too much from him.
I forgot to predict. I forgot to say that Barry
Oh.
Kruger will disconnect.
Well, that is a fantastic prediction. It's guaranteed to strike.
L.
Alex Wells serving a qualifying ban. He did have a race ban, but it got revoked at the last second. Unfortunately for Crackshot Allen, his wasn't revoked, mainly because it had no way of being revoked. It was a guaranteed penalty. But God loves a trial.
The only 2 leagues that I know Crackshot to race in, he's had a race ban in the last 2 races of them.
He races in another league?
Yeah, and he had a race ban in that one as well.
Which league does he race in?
He races in Sundays, Formula Sundays.
I mean, that's what it says on the tin, I suppose.
Yeah, they race on a Sunday, believe it or not.
Wow. As Adrian Garecki, 144.4. Very, very good lap time from him. Jack Bailey with 144.6 and James Sullivan with 145.5. Ennis with a bit of a poor lap time, but that's probably because he's so hungry because Ramadan is currently happening.
What the hell?
What?
Spectate Dave Kulka, I think.
Yeah.
Is he in the pit lane for you?
No.
He's in the pit lane for me.
He's not in the pit lane. He's finishing an invalidated lap.
He's just in the pits.
He's chilling out in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Lobby is broken already.
He's in his box at the moment. He's making the wheel movements as well at the moment. Like he's slightly to the right now, straight, left a bit, right, left, straight.
He
right.
just went up a rouge. So you're watching his car do Belgian, but from the pit lane.
Yeah. Still says he's on an outlap as well. Oh, he's made the corners now.
Oh. Yes,
he's doing this entire lap in first gear as well, which is something special.
Good to see F122 working as well as usual.
Let's watch someone who's actually on track on my screen. Let's have a look at Zolf.
Yep, Zolf did pretty well in F5 earlier today. Let's see what the scoreline is going to be for him in F4. It's Mr. Golden Flame at 144.3. We delayed ever so slightly just so he could get off of work. Look at him
That
coming
was one
across the
speedy
line.
boy.
Yep, so going for a little pretty good lap here. And we're gonna try and get as always, the yeast lap guide coming shortly. I don't know which driver we're gonna choose for that. But I'm
I mean,
excited
considering
for
they're
it.
all either on a lap or in the pit lane.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
A self-conscious
Bang!
line, and not really a bang, is it? It's more like a balloon popping. A 146.7 for self. I'm sure
Well, yeah,
he can
but
do better than
Liam, do you
that.
know what noise a balloon popping makes?
Pop,
Bang!
pop. Self is, sorry, actually, Fabrizio Tron Coso is on an outlap, weaving the car, not using the ERS. And I'm sure that Yeast is going to enjoy this track lap. Aren't you? You're going to enjoy the guide of Belgium?
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic to know.
Who else is on a lap at the moment? The CRL Real DC.
Ooh, a lovely little blue
Your
helmet.
pick for pole.
My pick for pole, as always, Roy DC is a very fast driver. Like most people in F4, he's probably too quick for F4. But what can his time be? Wow.
Jinkies.
Jinkies? Is that really what you want to go with?
Yeah.
Jinkies. Okay.
That was a good lap.
A 143.7 for Daniel Collier. 6 tenths ahead of Mr. Golden Flame in the P2, and that is a lap someone would be proud of. Fabrizio Troncoso has started his lap, Yeast, so...
Into Eau Rouge, flat. Yeah, that was decent.
Now we can stop talking for a bit.
You take your time, you collect your thoughts. I've lost my track map. Here we go. Heading into turn... Oh, it's not working. Turn 7 here, 8. Flick it to the left here for turn 9. It'll do. Turn 10, brake just as the curbing on the left appears. Try and keep it as tight as possible. Get on the power early, let it swing out wide here, swing it back to the right. All about this weight distribution, you know. Liam's good with that because he's fat. Headed into Pouon now. Clicked out to 7. Could have carried a bit more speed through that, but it'll do. Headed into turn 13 and 14 now. He's gone way too deep. That's going to compromise his next corner. He's probably lost about 3 tenths there. He's gone deep into turn 15 as well. I've lost count already. Turn 16. He's going to encounter a little bit of traffic here. There goes that little bit of traffic. Anyway, heading into Blanchiment. Keep it flat, son. That'll do. Heading into the bus stop. Brake just at 100 meters. Lock up the inside front slightly. Don't put the power down in second. That is asking for a crash. That'll do the job for a 144.7.
And that puts Fabrizio Troncoso P8 in our standings for today at 144.7. Pretty impressive stuff. And now we just have one more person ready to set a lap time. Roger, well, you usually know him as
Roger Welly.
But now it's Roger Welly. A very fast driver, demoted from F3. And what?
What?
A bit too fast for his own good as he finds himself on the exit of that corner. A bit of a weird crash, quite late into Blanchiment.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, the Courbe Pull Frere. I should
Dan Dale's on a hot lap here. No, he isn't. I don't know.
He's starting a hot lap.
Well, looking at his time, he's just about to cross the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, what a hot lap. Ennis is currently 4 tenths up on his time of a 144.2. He is unfortunately a second and a half slower than Real DC, so he really needs to get a move on. But this is looking good for now with that green and blue helmet. Ennis did ask me to talk about his helmet, but I'm going to be honest, that is a file. So sorry, Ennis. Ennis comes around for one. And then slowing it down for campus just about clipping the curb, going to the wide exit, crossing over to Stavelot. You can use it. You can go a little bit wider in Stavelot,
My
but
guy
Ennis
just called it
chooses to stay on the
Stavelot.
track. What's it called?
Stabilo.
Stavelot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault that
They speak French.
Then the French don't know what a T is. It's not my fault. Anyway, coming down past Blanchiment, full speed, slowing it down for the bus stop chicane, the final two corners of this circuit, keeping it in fourth gear. That's an interesting gear selection choice there. Coming up over the line, what's it going to be? P2 at 144.2.
You can only credit the track evolution. The track has clearly developed so much.
That is definitely true.
We're horrible to Ennis.
Yeah. Anything you can do, I can do better.
So during that hot lap, we've called his helmet shit, and we've said that the improvement is only because of only because of track evolution.
I'm so sorry. Dan Dow coming across the line. Okay, no, he's not coming across the line. He aborted his lap very early in. Dude. Adrian Grocky still in the pit lane. Dave Kukia starting.
Oh, he's actually on track for me this time.
Well, that is a good development. It's good to see that he's finally made it onto the track.
Oh,
what have you seen?
He clipped the wall there.
Clipping the wall in a straight line is questionable, but
yeah.
He's going up the Kemmel Straight. Jack Bailey has retired on track from the session. P7 will be his final, the highest he can qualify. Watch has said, "Stop swearing, XDD."
Sorry,
Watch. He isn't actually that happy in real life.
I love you.
Fifth Geo, the only person yet to set a lap time, barring the qualifying band, Alex Wells. Coming across the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be good.
Huh?
Oh, P5 at 144.3, but there's a retirement on track.
I was watching that.
Kukia, how has he retired?
Okay, so he's gone slightly wide into no name, and he's invalidated his lap. And out of frustration, he's put it in the wall.
And both horses have promptly left the session. Was that intentional? James Sully has also left the session.
Has the lobby crashed? Oh no, we've just lost 3 people in 10 seconds.
It's really coincidental.
Yeah.
Alright, let me add those guys back. Let me know if anyone else is on the lap time.
That's a bit naughty.
Yeah, that's not great.
Is that reportable?
What was reportable?
Him intentionally crashing.
Oh, he intentionally crashed.
Yeah.
Definitely reportable, yeah.
He's gone a little bit wide, he's clipped the wall. I can guarantee you he's not lost the car because he's driven straight for about another 50 metres and he's ploughed it into the wall.
That does actually sound quite illegal. Can you send me the clip, please?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to see this for myself.
I'm just watching DC go again now.
Yeah. Sullivan rejoining the session. I was just making a Sully joke from the Monsters universe.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. Just say his name, eh? As Real DC is going for his second qualifying lap of the day. Belgium, it's a very long circuit, of course, so will he have enough time for a third lap? It's going to be tight, but he's certainly going to give it his all. He's improving by 2 attempts, and he's certainly striking fear into the eyes of the opposition. And with some formidable lap times, to say the least.
Yeah, and into Blanchiment again. Now the bus stop, braking just before the 100 metres. Clip that curb, on the exit, clip that curb, and spin it.
And I believe that is Giannino. Where
has this come from?
That is fantastic. Giannino out of nowhere as he crosses the line backwards. has joined the session. Jarno.
He was so happy. Oh my god.
Crackshot has said, does a lobby restart count as a race ban served?
No.
That was amazing.
So we've got 3 golden quote moments already.
That is fantastic. I was so happy for Jarno. I'm so sorry. Get in there, Jarno.
Wait, did he join the session?
He's in the session.
Oh,
That's why I
get in
got
the car,
excited.
son.
Yeah, get in the car, Jarno.
He's not got time, but get in the car, son.
What? I was the one who scouted him, brother.
What are the odds he doesn't know how to take control of a car mid-qualifying?
Oh, I hope he does. In session and pick the car. 22 laps of Belgium next up.
Right, anyway, people are starting their final laps. Mr. Golden Flame is coming around the final corner on his lap. No, he's starting his lap. That is the worst setup for a lap I've ever seen as well. He almost ran wide, or off track even, 3 times in the final corner alone.
But,
Yeah, but
he's using ERS. Even still, this should be a good lap from him. Even with, we're going to see after Sector 1 just how much time he lost.
yeah, that Eau Rouge was pretty good.
But the run up to the source.
He put it into
is quite
first
short.
gear into turn 1 as well, which I didn't like.
Oh, I can already hear the car going. Oh.
He's up 3/10.
Clearly not much of an issue as the session has ended. Real DC cannot improve on this lap time. Going to take a lot to beat him though.
Flame into the downhill right-hander. This is a good lap.
Yeah, this is looking very solid. He has to gain 6 temps, but he's already gained 3 of them. Can he improve ever more?
Oh, this is really good.
Stand out, 5 temps up, crossing the line. Where's it going to put him? P10. Fabrizio P4, by the way, that's something we did not notice. Self stays where he is.
Oh yes, he's 6 temps up.
James Sully is next as
Golden
McLaren
Flame is on for
off.
it.
James Sully goes P13, followed by his teammate Lee Webb. Where is Lee Webb going to go? Currently P11. Slowing it down rather quite slowly as an
Golden
Alpine
Flame
in the
into
gravel.
the final corners now.
Lee Webb goes P6, but the main attraction, Mr. Golden Flame. Where is this lap time going to put him?
Brilliant lap.
Pole position! For a matter of thousandths, he's done it. He has
Where's
done
Barry
it. Roger
Kruger?
Will, P10.
He's not
Next.
going purple. He's got a
Ruminek
lot of traffic as well.
cannot improve on his P6. Ennis next up across the line. A pole contender, certainly. Barry Kruger sniffing the front row as well. What are these lap times going to do? Well, they're good. Ennis has lost control of the car. P3 is going to be the best he can handle. Barry Kruger up next with a little bit of a draft. Can he go pole? No, he can't. Oh my god.
Look how close it is.
So close to top 3, separated by 3 thousandths of a second. These men
Barry
know
Kruger had a
what
gust
is
of
up.
wind, it'd be on pole.
It's 300ths of a second actually. But wow, what an end to qualifying in Belgium. And
Fabrizio's still
Janino,
no, he's on his way in.
yeah, Janino has not been able to join the session as of yet.
Oh god.
That was primal.
I'm so sorry.
Primal.
Oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean to, I'm really sorry. Yeah, the Aston Martin driver who's borrowed a Red Bull for the weekend is on pole.
Maybe the Red Bull is why he is on the pole, but look at that. 24 thousandths of a second separating P1 and P2. We have an all-British Aston Martin. First row, followed by Barry Kruger in P3, only 31 thousandths behind Mr. Golden Flame. with Ennis
Oh,
rounding out
you
the
like
front
the
row.
stagger as well.
Fabrizio Troncoso finds himself P5 with Rumenek alongside him, with Lee Webb and Vivcio taking up the fourth row of the grid, with Adrian Garicki and Rodwell making up the points playing positions. Jack Bailey and Dan Dow find themselves on the sixth row of the grid, with Kiziak and James Sullivan behind, with Dave Kuka, rounding out the qualifiers with Alex Wells adhering to his qualifying ban. This is going to be a good one. But is Janino in the session?
Mr. Golden Flame taking that pole reclaims the championship lead.
Ah, well, that's fantastic. There is
They're now
no...
tied on 93 points, but
That's if Bradshaw
Mr.
finishes
Golden
the
Flame
race.
has more second places because they both have one win.
Yeah, but if Bradshaw doesn't finish, he doesn't get the point.
Does he not?
No.
Oh, that's horrible.
Formation lap is no more. We're going to be starting straight away. Strategy, medium to hard, hard to medium. There may be rain, but I don't believe so. It's going to be an exciting one. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the link in the description below if you want to join the Discord. Get racing with us. I'd love to have you on board. But what we really care about is, did Janino join the session?
He did not join the session, I'm afraid.
What?
We're missing Yainio.
He's in the lobby.
He's not on the grid.
Is he just watching?
He must be, but he isn't on the grid.
We have tagged Janino quite a few times. Oh.
Well, that's ruined your afternoon.
That has ruined my afternoon. But either way, I can't dwell on it for too... He is in the session, he's in the Alpine.
Oh my god!
5 red lights. And away we go in Belgium for Ero Ps F4. Mr. Golden Flame with a very, very good start. So it's Barry Kruger on the inside of Real DC.
Oh my God.
Who's going to make the position stick? Is someone with a crash? I hope not. We're going on board with Yainio for a second. He's having to avoid Khan back in the grid. Vivcio losing control of the car ever so often. And do we see back up the inside of Mr. Golden Flame, who's obviously lost control of the car at some point. Barry Kruger into the lead of this race. And Fabrizio up into P4. Ennis has had a terrible restart here. It's an absolutely terrible restart from Ennis, but he's down the inside of Rodwell. And Ennis is gone! Rodwell, obviously.
Dear.
That's so unfortunate, but Rodwell maybe didn't give enough space. Ennis losing control of the car once again. It's not been a good start for Ennis. And eating food with his parents probably would have been better than turning up today. Dave Kuika, I believe, is still not in the session.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's in the session. He's in the session.
No, he
He's
isn't.
just ghosted. But he's ghosted.
That means he's not in the session.
Otto was ghosted in Baku, and he was still in the session. So
No,
it may just be
we
a
never saw him join
connection
back,
glitch.
though.
True. Did Gary join back?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm a bit confused. We've got a spinner, and it's Alex Wells. He made a really good restart, by the way.
Yeah, he was up about 7 places.
To the back of the grid he goes. As Real DC
Golden
being
Flame.
overtaken by Mr. Golden Flame, the Aston Martin teammates. And DC looking for a move. No, he has to remember that Mr. Golden Flame is indeed his teammate.
Let's have a look at the tyres as well. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, Nino doing fantastic. P14.
Why are you such a fan of Yainio?
Because I invited him. We did invite
You
Dave
also
back,
invited
in
me.
fairness.
Do you remember?
No, I didn't.
You did.
To this session, maybe. I didn't invite you to the league.
Oh. I'll see if I can get Dave back in.
Yeah, I have invited Dave, so if he can't get in, that may be his issue. Yarno for points says crack shot. I hope you're enjoying the stream, brother. I'm so sorry you're not on the grid.
Invite him.
Barry Kruger has been overtaken. Going too wide into no-name corner. And Barry Kruger is making a name for himself with a move like that. Dave Quaker's PlayStation crashed. He cannot rejoin the session. That's very unfortunate for the Haas man. Or just typed hashtag I stand with Yainino.
You did not just say that.
That was funny. Jack Bainey with a 3-second time penalty down in P11. That's not going to be the start he would have wanted
How
for this
the...
Belgian Grand Prix. What are you seeing here?
No, it's been 30 corners. How have you got a track limits already?
Well, 3 of those corners obviously didn't go to plan. I would assume that much. There's a little bit of a gap forming between P8 and P9 with Vivcio at the back of the field spinning. Losing his front wing. What?
Golden Flame looked to go to the outside of bus stop.
Is Barry Kruger not that quick today?
Barry Kruger is on the hard tyres.
Oh, that's a good shout,
Golden
actually.
Flame isn't.
Well, seeing that many medium runners leads me to suggest, or to assume, that the rain may be coming at some point, as Rogerwell is going for a move on the inside of Ruminek. We're going to get a 2 wide into Erouge, but unfortunately, Rogerwell has pulled out. We're not going to see a little bit of carnage. Just yet, as Dan Dow also gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Fabrizio on the inside of DC.
Contact! Leaders are gone!
But, Fabrizio's lost his front wing, DC. Oh my god!
Lee Webb!
What just happened? And there's a safety car immediately.
Lee Webb's in the lead!
Fabrizio went a 5-second time penalty on Dan Dow.
Oh my god! What just happened? Yoyinho!
Where's Yoyinho?
He's P13!
How did Yoyinho only gain 1 position?
What the... I don't know what happened there, so... Alright, I was the one watching it, so let's try and explain it. So, Barry Kruger and Mr. Golden Flame are both drinking their batteries. Mr. Golden Flame has got the DRS, Mr. Golden Flame moves alongside before the break-in, and it's hard to say without being able to look back at it, but I think Barry Kruger has turned in on him. Causing them both to spin.
Yeah, possibly. It may also be the alternative that Mr. Golden Flame has went a bit wide, and they've just clipped it. I was on board with Fabrizio, and I personally felt that it looked like a racing incident, but we will see.
It probably will be, but with all the aftermath as well. There's going to be about 7 different reports of it, because about 15 drivers were involved.
And this is a shocking bit, and now... What just went goofy championship fight?
Lee Webb is in the lead of the race. Lee Webb is not in the lead of the race.
He's pitting! And this is actually a good idea. Every medium runner is pitting. Dan Dow from the hards pitting is very dangerous. He's not going to go to the end of this race on mediums.
Looks like it's getting a lot more cloudy.
Is it?
From about 2 laps ago, yeah.
Well, Lee Webb has just pitted onto the hard tyres, so I'm going to have a feeling that it's not getting wet, but it is Belgium.
Look who's in P4!
Yeah, Nino!
Oh, with Jack Bailey's penalty, it's P3! Nino's on the podium from last.
The Ferraris, P2 and P3. Nino, P4. He's living up to the name. Our favourite Brazilian Belgian in the surfer.
The ghost of Dave Corker is in P6.
I am so happy.
Alright, so what's happened here? So everyone from P8 downwards has stopped. So Kiziak is a net race lead.
Alex Wells onto the soft compound of tyre, by the way.
Maniac.
And you say Kiziak is in the net lead, but it really depends on if he can actually get past the guys in front.
Kiziak is the highest of the pit stoppers.
Which is weird, because I don't actually know where he was on track, but it certainly wasn't...
I think he got up to 3rd, but since Rogerwell stayed out and he somehow jumped to Lee Webb.
So, just to take us back to a second, we don't have instant replay, unfortunately, but Bradshaw and Barry spin, but they do not ghost, and that is the main issue here.
Yeah.
Fabrizio hits them, loses his front wing.
Takes DC with him.
No, I think DC also hit the ghosted cars. Also, they're not ghosted cars. The absence of the ghost.
Then who was P5 at this point? Because I think someone else has piled into him. Was it Ruminek?
Ruminek was P6.
Dandale, maybe? Because Dandale's got a penalty.
Maybe. I want to see who was P5. I'm going on board with the stream. If I go, yep, PSF.
Lee
Oh,
Webb was P5. Lee
you
Webb
already
was
found it.
P5. Holy!
Well, Lee Webb is he's a silent assassin, but he has been doing really well recently, so he should be very excited with himself. Safety car, I'm assuming it's not coming in this lap.
No,
No,
no
of course
chance.
not. So we have another. Yeah, and also all of these, the people that have pitted onto the hards can absolutely go to the end.
I don't think they can.
I, I've
18
seen from
laps.
practice. Yes, it's 18 laps, and the hards were at 4-5% a lap. It will be tight, certainly tight, but I have a feeling it's just about manageable.
I've just watched back the POV of the incident. How no one retired, I'm stunned.
Yeah.
That is unreal.
Okay, so I think,
And
DC
apparently, Zolf is saying that an Alfa Romeo overtook 4 people under safety car. There's only one Alfa Romeo in the lobby.
what I'm seeing is I'm on the streams on Adrian Garicki's pub, and Adrian is going quite slowly. I have a feeling that they had illegal overtakes. I don't think that was really Fabrizio overtaking 4 people on the safety car. It's unfortunate, but that is how the game happens sometimes.
Yeah. Mr. Beast would not approve.
No, Mr. Beast would not improve. Why would Mr. Beast not approve? What about?
Because it's bad.
Yeah. I want to see Mr. Beast go over to Yaginio's home and give him a Mr. Feastables company car. That's all I want to see, really. I think Yaginio deserves it. It's great.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. And Yaginio's he's just P4 out of nowhere as well.
Yeah. I mean, the man started P18. Suddenly, with all the chaos,
Yeah, positions.
he's basically on the podium.
Let me see position change. Yep, position change.
14, is it?
Self with 13, but we don't care about Self. The top. So the top 6. Okay, the top 6. The lowest amount of positions gained
It's
in
9.
the top 6 is
Jesus.
9. Then everyone else is just minus 11, minus
The
11,
most
minus
position
13,
dropped
minus
is
11,
minus
minus 10.
13. Jesus.
And in all of this, Alex Wells
Yeah.
stayed the same.
Skill issue.
And he's on the softs, so I don't know how this is supposed to happen.
Ennis has had a pretty good recovery. I say that, he just hasn't pitted. Safety car in the slap, by the way.
He kind of rigged it. And Dave Kukia is not actually in the session.
He's having a brilliant race, though.
His AI is storming
He's
into the
flying
lane.
through the competition. At a ghostly pace.
Ooh. But anyway, Roger Well getting ready to restart this race, weaving those tyres, getting a little bit of heat into the hard compound. When is he going to go? Is it going to be early? Yes, it is at lap or turn 19, and he's away,
wow.
and he's completely jumped Jack Bailey Self, looking for an overtake, possibly. A very good restart from Roger Well, indeed.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh,
no, it
no.
isn't. He's just giving him the place.
He's letting that Yaginio side by side. Go on, Yaginio.
Bro, screw everyone else. We need to see Yaginio. Oh, he's kept it pinned. Here we go.
Oh, beautiful. And that is a lovely helmet, Yaginio.
Is anyone close enough to... Here comes Rumanek on Gary. Golden Flame and Dan Dale.
Oh, Mr. Golden Flame. He is in a party with Dan Dale, so that would make sense. Ruined the fun there. DC.
Alex Wells has gone up 2 positions on those soft tyres, which are probably on about 30% already.
And he's really not helping the chances of real DC, who's now stuck behind. And DC's controller just disconnected. Well, he's going very slow now. I think he may have controller issues.
Yaginio was all over the back of Jack.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh my lord, yes, Yaginio.
Oh, he's a full traction merchant.
Oh my god, there's a battle for the lead, overtaking Roger Well.
Oh, what? Huh?
How have you overtaken someone there?
Oh, wow. 15 places!
Oh, letting the position go, it may have been an illegal overtake then. If he's had to give the position back, but he's now leaving momentum to Jack and Yaginio.
Oh, there's a dive bomb somewhere here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, boys make me proud.
No, I put my faith in you. Please don't kill. Okay. No, it's all good. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. Dave Kuki's AI is still P6. By the way, AI is only on level 70. So how he's doing that, I don't know.
Ennis is just bad, it seems.
Yeah. Alex Wells making the overtake on Barry Kruger. There's a little bit of weaving here. What is going on? There's a little bit of a dive from Mr. Golden Flame on Dan Dow. Clearly not working quite as much as I thought they were. And this is, again, really hurting
here we go. This is going to be chaos. Nah, he backed out.
No, Dan Dow
He hit
backs
the wall
out.
as well.
Yeah, but he's going to get the run. As Roger Wells losing a position to Self at the front of the pack.
Lead.
And Ennis going for a move on Dave. Oh, Dave Kuki's on AI. Yeah. That makes sense. His AI is putting up a really good fight, though.
It is.
Yeah, this is not 70 AI, surely. It's
Is
Ero
Ps
F4
or something? Let's have a look.
much worse than I thought it
Let's have a
was.
look.
Roger Well going for it outside of no-name corner. No, that move's never going to stick. But he's tapped for himself ever so slightly. These two have
It is
very
70.
different... Yeah, I don't understand it. Barry Kruger loses the position to Alex Wells once again.
Oh my god, look at
Pardon
this
me.
battle for the top 4 places. Look how close it is.
I know.
Oh, why did I
absolutely
see this
fantastic
in heartbreak for you and Yoyinho?
Oh no, please no.
So,
Oh my god, Roger Wells lost it into the wall, front wing damage, surely. Oh, spinning into
that's
the top.
dangerous.
That was a very, very, very dangerous rejoin on the
Oh my
sausage
god.
curve here. I imagine that's some of his front wing gone.
Yeah.
Actually, not quite.
Oh god. Oh
but there is
god.
carnage going on at the back here.
There's car going
Ringneck.
through a car.
Right, Ringneck, right
Car
on the
going
lap of
through a
Roger
car
Wells.
again.
Is he going to go for
And
an
again.
overtake? Roger Well locking up, going very, 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 very deep.
Does he need to
No,
pit?
in the corner. Roger Well, you're going so slow. Look at the train. Look at this train behind.
What the hell?
Oh my god, Fabrizio down in P17. It was for Fabrizio in DC. What could have been? It was starting to look
Oh,
so good.
Yoyinho's using a lot of his battery.
Is Yoyinho going for a move up the camel?
No, he's
straight?
nowhere near.
And with DRS, he's not going to make the move stick. But
Ennis
he's
is
now
used
into
even more, though.
P3.
What?
Is anyone going for a move? Yep, Ennis is making the move on James Sullivan for P4. Sully, one of the F5 drivers in the ranks today. Barry Kruger losing the position to DC, who's also overtaking the ghost of Dave Kukia.
Oh,
And from
Fabrizio's gone.
losing
That's-
car. Not a great rejoin. I'm going to note that.
He's in 18th though, so doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah. And Yoyinho is trying his hardest to catch up to these Ferrari guys, but the Ferraris do know what they're doing. They're working together. Did you say something funny that I didn't see?
No, it's just Yoyinho again.
Sorry, I'm so happy. I didn't think he'd join.
And now he's P3!
I know, maybe I said Friday tiers. Maybe Yoyinho should have been a Saturday tier. Maybe I've got this all wrong.
Oh no. Yep.
So, both Ferraris with a 3 second time penalty.
That
That's
means the
unfortunate.
net lead.
And Dan
is
Dow
Yoyinho.
with a switchback. Dan Dow's with a switchback on Mr. Golden Flame. But they're going side by side into
Oh, God.
Bonchmont using the ERS of Dan Dow's.
God.
Dan Dow knows what's good for him.
Oh.
Out of nowhere.
Dandale, pussy Dale.
French. As, oh my god, the Rebels have collided.
Move for the
Alex
lead.
Wells.
Move for the lead. Teamwork move for the lead.
The team that moves with Jack Bailey on those hards. They are going to be getting very good now. But that does allow Yoyinho to catch up even more.
Ennis isn't catching Yoyinho.
Oh my god, they're free ride into La Source.
What?
DC, Mr. Golden Flame, and Barry Kruger. Mr. Golden Flame coming out.
So the
worse
3
for wear.
people who were P1, 2 and 3 on the grid, separated by 2 hundredths,
No, bad
are
is
now
the
battling
worst.
for P12.
Is Self going for a move on Jack Bailey again?
Oh
No,
my
no.
god.
But Yoyinho's lost control of the car
Golden Flame.
somewhere because he's outside of the DRS zone. Kiziak going for a move on James Sullivan, but can't make it stick for now. Switchback
Golden-
time. Is it a
Golden
double
Flame's got
switchback? No.
Wing.
What's he got?
So little front wing. He is just flown by Barry Kruger.
It depends. I mean, I would run 3-0 at this track. I have a feeling that other people
I'd
would run
consider
like
this
10,
being
10.
0-0. Golden Flame. He hit 216 miles an hour.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
DRS,
Wow.
slipstream and battery.
Well, you can see he's struggling on the straights. But I think this is one of those tracks that Sector 1 and Sector 3 always. Yainio and Solf are battling, and Solf's
Oh
giving
my
the
god!
position away, and there's a yellow flag.
P2!
There's a yellow flag with Dan Dow and Yainio into the podium.
16 places!
Dan Dow losing control of the car and losing a little bit of his front wing. I'm not entirely sure what happened there with Solf. I think he made a mistake.
So currently, P1, 2, and 3 in the race started P11, 18, and 16.
Oh, and Yainio capitalising on that mistake from Solf.
He's gonna get mugged off on the straight, though.
Unfortunately, yes, as Jack Bailey sets
And
the
it's
fastest
still
lap
missing
of the
catching.
race. And Roger Well is making an overtake around the outside of Gary. Ruminek also seizing the opportunity there as Roger Well
Oh my
has to give
God.
it back for a 5-second time penalty. Roger Well diving it. Is it going to be contact? No, not quite. DC also sniffing some action here. And
Sully and Lee Webb?
are they going 3
Sorry,
wide
I thought they
into
were fighting.
Rouge? No. Roger
Surely
Well.
not.
Roger Well backs out. Gary single 5. Yainio losing the position to South. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing Yainio could do on that straight.
Frostro's pushing him off the track!
Lee Webb overtakes. Kiziak and Lee Webb overtaking James Sullivan. Gary getting the jump. Is Roger Well going to go around the outside of Ruminek? No, not quite. Oh my lord, this is a fantastic race.
Where has all this battling come from?
This was worth
Well,
the,
Jack
this was
Bailey
worth
is
the wait.
gone.
Yeah,
Did
Jack
he pit?
Bailey has booked it. Who? No, Jack, no.
He hasn't pitted yet, has he?
No, Jack Bailey is not pitted.
Okay, these guys need some of this action to go wrong.
Yeah, well,
Because
you
if
think
you look at it, P5 to P13 are all within a second of each other.
Oh,
Sorry, a second of the... Oh my god.
Roger Well wants to go on flame with a 3-second time penalty, and yeah, absolutely. I mean, you think it was the top 6 had were the guys that hadn't pitted when the safety car came in around lap 4 or lap 5, and now Lee Webb has only been able to make up 2 positions. These guys are struggling as Yainio is looking for a move on South. He's using all of the ERS, where South isn't using much. There's chaos in the back of the field. Gary being overtaken by Mr. Gonflame and Barry Kruger.
Wait, so hold on. Is this race going to be Kiziak versus Lee Webb for the win?
Possibly. Yainio is into the pit lane and he's... Oh, Yainio!
Yeah, no.
5-second time penalty. It's so unfortunate, but these are the rules of league racing, unfortunately. We tried to... Well, it's not unfortunately, fortunately. We tried to be safe, but that 5-second may cost Yainio in the end, and the comment section is in despair.
They're
Very,
all
very
so
upset.
upset.
Kiziak with the DRS on Lee Webb. Surely this is unacceptable.
I said it about Wodge last week, but if Yainio has 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Yainio has 100 fans, I'm one of them. If Yainio has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Yainio has 1 fan, it is me. If Yainio has no fans, I'm no longer alive.
I can't believe you said
I
that and you
love
didn't let me have that one. Because I'm Yainio's biggest fan.
Well, you wouldn't have thought of it.
Alright. Call me thick, Jesus.
Okay, dick. Dumbass.
You called me fat, thick, and a dumbass. Dan Down gets his second time penalty of the evening. Yainio, I can't believe Yainio pitted from P3 and he's down to last, pretty much. And Alex Wells has
I'm
clearly
just
made a mistake
watching
somewhere.
Lee Webb. He's going really well at the moment. Does he
2
use no
wide.
traction?
I don't know, he's improved a lot. Ruminek and
Looking at how
James
he's driving,
Sullivan, side by
it
side.
looks like medium, but... Sorry, what's happening? Oh my god,
Oh my god.
someone's
Oh.
dying.
Oh.
Oh my god! Dan! No!
He's using all of the ERS here. James Sullivan going very wide.
God!
Roger Well.
What is
Roger Well with
this?
the dive. Ruminek with a fantastic dive. Roger Well just
Sully started
commented.
this...
How is Roger Well
Sully-
commenting? Carry
What?
on. Roger Well just commented.
Sully
How?
started this sector P6, he ended it P11. He didn't go off track or anything, he just got
no.
overtaken.
Is Roger Well even racing? I'm confused now.
I think so.
Oh my god, but we're going to get another sector, and Jack Bailey is clear, by the way, completely clear. Who's going to go for the overtake this time? It's looking like a little bit of a train is forming a safe train.
Wait, is SHZ FedEx Roswell?
No, FedEx is.
Wait, where's Roswell?
Ryan Grob. There's a spinner. It's Barry Kruger. He's spun.
Oh!
Oh, come on, this rejoin
His rear
is
wheels
getting
have
dangerous.
disconnected.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that joke?
I don't know. I don't get the joke.
His rear wheels have disconnected. Oh!
It's Roger Wells' nephew commenting. My apologies. We've got another spinner. It's that Barry Kruger once again. Hi, Roger Well.
Hi, nephew of Roswell. He was running well, but now he's not.
Where is Roger Well now? P9 with another yellow flag. It's Barry Kruger once again, and those tyres are cooked. The rear wheels
This guy's
may.
going to be in a wall before anything.
Yeah, his wheel. Oh, Rimneck gets a 3 second time penalty. Barry Kruger's wheels may have disconnected, actually. You make a good point. Ero Eniso catching up to Darius Mazahari. Francisco Roche is in the stream. You're supposed to be racing, brother. Why are you here? But thank you for joining, Francisco. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Francisco Roca. Why is he so far behind? I agree, Wodge. Why is he so far back?
Pitted. Wait, who's not racing? Boyman is racing. Is he racing?
Boyman's not here, no.
Boyman's not racing. No, Francisco, sorry, Boyman's not racing. You're supporting the wrong driver, unfortunately.
Oh my god, Gary.
What's going on now?
I was just scrolling through and he had a massive tank slamper out at turn 1.
James Sully and Roger Well pitting. And Ennis, he's struggling to catch up, but...
Lee Webb can fully win this race.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to be between Kissiak and Lee Webb. I don't think the mediums are going to go to the end of this race.
DC's catching. But... I don't think they will. Rain is definitely not coming now. Ignore what I said earlier.
No, I mean, it looks sunnier than it was beforehand, to be honest.
Yeah.
Usually, you know it's raining because someone in the F4 chat goes, "Oh my god, it's raining!" So you kind of know it's raining, but no one's done that today. But this is looking feisty indeed. No! 3 second time penalty. This is gutting for him. It says an overtake in the back of the field, and Barry Kruger is ghosted.
Something else I've just noticed is that's because he's going a lap down. Fabrizio has had a brilliant recovery. He spun on the first lap of the safety car restart, and now he's P10.
I can't see what is said after the queue, unfortunately, Francisco. But
Rumenek is catching DC as well.
Quebec. Rumenek is catching DC. Oh my lord. Oh, Francisco's in Qatar. Wow, that's
Zob's in the pits.
How are you in Qatar?
Lee Webb and
enjoy it.
Lee Webb and Kiziak have caught Ennis as well.
Yeah, the staying out has not worked categorically, unless you're Jack Bailey, because it's a short pit lane.
Zolf has called it quits. Ennis and JD Bailey are the only ones who haven't pitted yet.
But who's going to win, Yoyinho or Solf?
What, out of the pit lane?
Okay, Yoyinho's lost a lot of time pitting onto the hard compound tyres. Oh, wow. The overcut really worked.
Ennis just used so much of his battery. He's got 6%.
Look at this terrifying train approaching now as Dandau gets his 9th second of the race. And Jack Bailey is just in a world of his own. But, yes, like you said, he will have to pit again. No DNFs so far this race.
That is the stat of the race so far.
Unless you,
in pits.
Maybe you count Kukia as one, but I don't know.
I mean, he never really
Solf and Dandau going around the outside of the hairpin. There's a little bit of contact pushed wide, and Dandau is going to secure the move going into the no-name corner. That does actually have a name now, but no name is ironically a better name. Ero Ennis going very wide.
What's happened to Rodgewell?
The West City in England. I think the West City in England is Jaywick.
The worst thing?
City in England. Jaywick is one of the worst. Where else?
Birmingham.
Oh, Ennis is in control of the car, and Lee Webb's going to get the move. DC enters the pit lane. The mediums are not going to go to the end of this race. He's simply not brave enough to do that. Yes, Jaywick is definitely one of them. Then if you're going up north, because it is probably a city up north.
Basically, all of the places up north.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more like Blackpool, Bolton
Carlisle,
area. I don't know. I
Bolton,
don't hear anything bad about Carlisle. DC's onto the soft compound of tyres, by the way.
Liverpool. What?
That can't have been the correct choice. As
Who's
Roger
got
Wells
a
lost
bad group's
control
gone
of the
again?
car.
Sorry,
No,
oh
it's
no,
Roger Wells.
sorry, it was
And
Rushmore.
he's
My bad, my bad.
back into the pit lane on the one lap old mediums with a very illegal pit lane. He's retired from the session. There's a spinner. Spinner at the front. It's Ennis. Contact with Ennis. And Lee Webb.
No! No!
Yeah,
Ennis!
Ennis.
Screw you, Ennis! Why have you
Ennis.
done that?
Oh my god, Ennis
No!
and Lee Webb have collided. I don't know if they've taken each other out. Ennis doesn't have a front wing, and Kiziek has got a 5-second time penalty for the collision.
What?
I guess they probably spanned it, and Kiziek just like collided with him.
Kiziek got damage.
I would assume so. If it's a 5-second time
Kiziek's
penalty,
not got damage.
he doesn't have visual damage. That's what.
He's going very wide, yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably does have a little bit of damage. Maybe in this game, for you to be able to see damage, it needs to be a red front wing.
Wait,
So-
the thing that has surprised me the most here, look who's got back up onto the podium.
Mr. Golden Flame. or
No,
Rumenek.
it's a Mr. Podium.
Mr.
Rumenek.
Rumenek. How are you doing this?
Mr. Podium is back up into second.
This is, Rumenek, he's come out of absolutely nowhere. And Jack Bailey, by the way, gained 3 seconds on that lap because of the collision between Ennis and Lee Webb. Surely to be reported. Lee Webb is staying out, but Ennis will have to pit, you'd think, onto the soft compound of tyres. It's just not his day. Roger Well did illegally cut the
Bailey
pit
is
lane.
staying out very long.
Bailey, I
Wait
think,
a
is...
second.
Bailey's...
Rumenek's in the race lead when Bailey pits.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, let's have a look at the penalties. They've all got 3 seconds other than Kiziek with the 5, so...
And by the way, Jorginho is now only a second and a half behind Sol. So Jorginho is really put himself back into contention here. Self on the back of Dandao, and this should be a very easy move. I wouldn't even use the ERS. Dandao is not giving any space. But Self makes the move nevertheless. And Self needs to move up into P9. Jorginho lost control up in Rouge, unfortunately. Losing a little bit of time.
Can Lee Webb get ahead of Gary and catch up to the cars ahead 7 seconds with 7 laps left? He's going to need the driver's life, but look, with the penalties...
Only if these two can use DRS to their advantage, which I feel like
If there's a safety
they won't.
car, that's the only way I think he can win this race.
Who? Lee Webb or Gary?
Lee Webb.
Yeah, Fabrizio, by the way. Look at him go. Dan,
Look at him go!
I think the softs probably weren't the best strategy for Daniel Cordier. I would have went on to the medium compound again myself.
He's going to get a fastest lap out of this, though.
Yeah.
He's 1.7 seconds up on his PB.
I think he's getting the fastest lap. It's Jorginho with another 3-second time penalty. This is his introduction to league racing.
Oh.
This is Fifchio's
On
returned
track.
from the session. Is there a safety car? 1, 2, 3.
There
Yes,
is.
there is. Safety car.
They've all crossed the line, though.
So they're going to get to go again one extra lap.
Jack Bailey!
Is anyone pitting already? Yep, Solf into the pit lane.
No.
What?
Jack Bailey. He's 10 seconds ahead. I think the first car that's gonna stay out is Zolf.
Possibly.
Bailey's gonna keep the lead of this race.
He could actually. The guys that are in the pit lane are going to be able to jump the safety car, obviously.
A little bit, yeah, but it's not gonna be enough.
But everyone is pitting.
With how far back that... Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only person I could see staying out maybe is DC.
I think DC probably knows these soft tyres. It's going to take a lot for them to go to the end of the race.
Maybe Fabrizio.
Look at most of the people that pitted went onto the medium compound of tyres. That shows how much they trust the soft compound around here.
Yeah.
So
Zolf's gone on to the softs.
Yeah, Solf is a trailblazer. Alex Wells also onto a soft, so is Barry Kruger. But Alex has loads of soft compounds to use, so that makes sense. This is good. This is good.
This race just got lively.
Absolutely.
It's going to stay out for a while as well because of Barry Kruger. There's about a minute separating this field at the moment.
Barry Kruger has been given a lifeline, and Jack Bailey has made up 10 positions to find himself P1.
Barry Kruger could still yet find himself into some good points.
Yep, Jack Bailey, unsurprisingly, comes in. He would be moronic if he didn't come in.
But what tyres did he go on? Medium or soft?
I think the soft for Jack Bailey.
Romanek's in the pits, Golden Flame, Kiziak. Kiziak's going to serve as penalty as well.
Webb. Which one of them is going to be bold? Neither.
Gary, Lee Webber in, Tronks in.
DC, I bet
DC's the only person who can stay out, and he's coming in.
Yeah, he comes in, yeah. He does
Sixth gear.
I don't think DC's going to lose that much time either, so that's like important to note.
So Bailey's come out in the lead. He's kept his lead on the softs. Rumanek on the softs. Golden Flame on the softs. Kiziak on the mediums. Gary on the softs. Lee Webb on the softs. And Fabrizio on the softs. And DC on the softs as well.
Huh.
So
And
a bit of variation.
DC
And then there's
hasn't-
Dave.
DC coming out ahead of Soft.
Does
by the way, so
Yainio
that's
know
like
to
guys
pit to
can
get rid of his penalties? Yes, he does.
guess. No, Yainio's already got rid of the penalty.
Oh, he's having a wing done. How is he having a wing done?
Probably it's the auto glitch, isn't it? Where you say auto and it doesn't pit. This is smart thinking from Yainio.
Oh, yeah.
Trust
So
the process.
Yainio is now only up 2 places this race.
Yeah.
After he was up 16 at one point.
You know how I'm going to celebrate this race? Yes.
How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to eat spicy wasabi peanuts
When?
in like 5-10 minutes.
No, when did I ask? So yeah, JD Bailey now, currently in the lead.
I half considered pretending to have muted the stream and went, "Don't you ever say that to me again." Oh dear.
So-
Kiziak on the mediums, by the way.
Who wins this race now?
Adrian
gotta be-
Gurecki.
Anyone in the top 8, really, I think.
Yeah, well, DC is quick, but DC has
The top 3 have penalties.
What are they? Those penalties? But they're both 3 seconds.
3
aren't
seconds. All 3
Okay.
seconds.
They? Let me see the warning.
CX served as 5 second, but he's on the mediums.
Jack
Gary is Gary.
Jack Bailey with 3 warnings. No. Jack Bailey with 3 warning. No, what?
He got his penalty on lap 2.
Yeah, Jack
Remember?
Bailey had 4 warnings. Rominski 4 warnings. Mr. Golden Flame 4 warnings. Kiziak on 1 warning. Adrian Gurecki 1 warning. Lee Webb 2 warnings. Fabrizio no
However,
warnings.
could one of his warnings, Lee Webb, could one of his warnings be the crash that we know nothing about with
That
Kiziak
is
and
very
Ennis?
true. I would say DC has a warning, and it happens to be on lap 3 as well.
That the crash was on lap 3, yeah. So I think DC
Yeah.
is warning free or track limit free. Ryan Kruger's in the pits again.
If he's got another set of softs, which I believe he does, why not? It's a fresher compound. He was already
Ryan
last.
Kruger has just made his
Did someone
4th pit
spun?
stop.
Oh no,
What?
I've made that up. Sorry, no one spun. I was just excited.
Ryan Kruger's made his 4th pit stop. It's not quite me doing 7 at Baku a few weeks ago, but you know.
Shut up. To
I'm
your
coming
own
home to
horn.
finish 5th.
Barry Kruger,
Or
if you ever take
5, but still.
Yainio, I'd be very sad. I'll be gutted if Yainio finishes this race last, because he's actually been quite quick.
I'm gonna cry. He has been really consistent.
Yeah, and he's got a good name. Just a good name. Y'all know.
Oh, I didn't know that, mate.
And he's 20 years old.
You didn't make that. You didn't put that point across at all.
I'm sorry. Yainio. It's fun to say. I thought
I-
if I was Ennis, I'd be really annoyed right now, stuck
I
behind
think
the guys.
Coutinho liked my "Who asked" comment.
Of course, he's clipped it. He's going to post it on the TikTok.
Oh yes, it's going on TikTok.
We're always on the TikTok. Yana
We
Watney is
are.
copying Ero's greatest driver of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the goated drivers of ERO. Like you've got your Cam, you've got your I'm gonna butcher his name, Guillaume Larunia.
Will
Then
got
you've got
banned.
your goat commentators.
I just want to say, Will got banned last year for calling a man of Pakistani descent a monkey.
Yes, I understand that, but
Yeah,
on
let's not
track,
include him. There's
he
damage.
wasn't on track.
James Sullivan with a 5-second penalty for colliding with Ero
Did
Ennis.
Ennis get
What
one as
is
well?
going on?
Wait, what? Sully lost
Ennis
3
has
places.
not received a penalty. Yainho is last.
Dandel just plowed into the back of Ennis. They really want to make a third. They really want to bring back the T car. If you know, you know.
Kind of.
Mercedes
Oh,
babies.
I don't know what happened there, but it was
Oh my
clearly
god,
collision
he's
in one
gone
bit.
so early.
Jack Bailey is. Oh my! He's gonna get to the finish line before the safety car. But
He's actually made it work.
Yeah, and with that 3-second time penalty, this is
Wait, has
exactly
he?
what he needs. James Sullivan, he's letting everyone through. I'm not
God,
entirely
he's
sure
timed that perfectly.
what he's doing here. I think. Oh, James Sullivan, what are you doing, mate? Oh, poor Yainho doesn't know what's just happened there, but Yainho's been ruined. The Mercedes next to each other, Ennis, and I assume one of them has damage, even not visible. Ennis has lost the car, lost the front wing. This is a terrible restart by Ero Ennis. Barry Kruger around the outside.
No.
Soul for
I
the
think it's
second
the
3-second
helmet.
time penalty. Yeah. I don't know what's happened there.
So
but
is
that will
anyone
have to
going to
be
make a
reported.
move? And no one's making a move. Great.
Soul nearly taking out Real DC, but actually he takes that himself.
Yep. I just saw that.
And Jack Bailey, as things stand, will win this race, even with the 3-second time penalty. This is brave stuff. Kiziak will be getting heat 2, but he needs the push, and these mediums aren't not giving him the kick he needs right now.
That's another warning, surely.
Who
from
got
Rumenek.
it? Ooh.
He's gone so wide on the exit of pool 1. Who's gone?
Yainho with a bit of damage, and Solf has lost control of the car. But yeah, Yainho has damage. I'm not entirely sure what happened. That's really unfortunate.
Rumenek's back in the DRS of Bailey.
Yeah.
Rumenek's caught a lot.
Yeah, just a little bit wide. That maybe
This race is still wide open for the top 3.
Yeah, I'm on board with Yainho still. To be honest.
God's sake.
He was interesting. He was overtaking Ennis with that front wing.
Well, yeah, but there is also a 3-car battle for the lead, you donkey.
Is there? Jack Bailey is currently 3.2 seconds ahead of...
I didn't mean to call you a donkey, I take that back.
Thank you.
Not you thought.
Dan Dow is looking to go for an overtake on Alex Wells. Is he going to send it into the source? No. Pardon me, not quite. As Barry Kruger sussing an overtake.
Oh my god. Oh!
They're going too wide into a reach. No, I think better of it. Good stuff.
Daniel! Oh my god. Oh, he had a massive wiggle with no rouge.
Lee Weber, it's just not working for Lee Weber and Adrian Guricki. These tyres are not kicking into gear. And Kiziak is losing time. And at this...
Surely, now,
right.
this is...
What?
This has got to be Jack's race to lose now.
I really do believe that Jack Bailey is going to win this race. There's a yellow flag, and it's for Solf once again losing control of the car, and this race is going from bad to worse.
Yeah, you know, he's still on for points.
He's got 6 seconds of time penalties. Oh, a little bit wide. Barry Kruger with a 3-second time penalty.
There goes his points.
That's not a good way to start the safety car restart.
Bailey is running so much wing because Rumenek caught about half a second in that middle sector.
Yeah.
And he's also got no battery now.
This race has unfortunately been quite chaotic, but we're going to see.
We got 5 more miles of racing.
And Kiziak has a second to catch Jack Bailey by. P2 looks to be on the cards. But is P1 viable? We don't know. RD Soft's going to collapse.
Romanek's got the
It's
DRS.
possible. Ruminek also could be going for
Golden
an
Flame
overtake.
doesn't.
But Jack Bailey has
Alex with
saved
the
the
fastest lap.
ERS. Jack has saved the ERS though. He's going to be able to defend from Ruminek. And Kisiek is just falling behind Adrian Guricki, looking to go for a move of himself. And this DRS is very powerful in the Camel Straight.
Fabrizio now on Lee Webb as well.
Oh, Lee, where's Fabrizio going to go? To the outside.
DC's just watching this. He's manifesting a crash. And there it
There's
is!
been a crash. DC's hit him. He's had to go wide. Lee Webb.
Lee Webb.
Very dangerous rejoin. And he's still... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, back to the front of the field.
Kisiek's off the podium completely.
Oh, yeah, he needs to get within... Oh, my God, he's losing more and more time to Mr. Gonflame. There's a yellow flag somewhere on the track. I actually don't see...
I don't know.
I don't see
This is
the
going to be
yellow
so close between Golden Flame and Kisiek.
flag. This is going to be really
2.984, 2.916, 2.979, 3.002.
Come on, Jack Bailey, with half a straight remaining to take his
They both have no
second
battery.
win in 3 races in Ero Ps F4. The main battle with Mr. Gonflame and Kisiek.
Braking.
Jack Bailey
That could
comes
cost
across the
him.
line to win the race in Belgium with Ruminek P2. But who's going to get it? Mr. Golden
Who's gonna
Flame
get
or
it?
Kisiek? Kisiek! Oh, snatches it at the line. Adrian Guricki, the next up to come across the line with Fabrizio P6 and Real DC P7. Alex Wells recovers from a qualifying ban to finish P8, with Baron Kruger snatching P9 from Dan Dow. Dave Kuka didn't race the entire race. He obviously doesn't get points. With Lee Webb finishing P12. It could have been so much more for the veteran of Ero, but it just wasn't meant to be, with Yarginio finishing P13 on his debut. A promising start for the young Belgian. Sal finishes P14, coming up from F5 with James Sunny. Slowly coming across the line to finish P15. And I imagine the safety car restart will be investigated, because it was carnage whatever happened with Ennis, the last of the finishers. And then Fifcio and Rodwell retiring from the race. Yeast, I'm going to give this over to you now. That was a fantastic race, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really good. I don't think we're going to have any interviews.
Why
Because
not?
both Jack Bailey and Kisiek have already said no. And I'm not sure if Ruminek does interviews either, but... Woucher, that was a good race. Ennis is not happy with Lee Webb, so... Well, I think we know what happened there.
Yep.
Yeah, what a race.
Well, if Jack and Kisiek are not doing interviews, there isn't much of a point. But Ruminek probably would be up to it. But yeah, I'm tired after watching that race. That was a thrilling spectacle. And I have a feeling that there's going to be quite a lot of reports. And as to Stewart,
Yeah,
I'm
Mr.
not
Stewart is
excited.
going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that, to say the least.
Ooh.
Do.
Jack Bailey has said in the Discord chat, big brain strategy with a bit of luck. Goated safety car restart, basically brained my way to the race win. I say, everyone else has a skill issue, you fluked it. Anyway, that was a brilliant race. I think it's time for Liam to round it up.
Yeah, I mean, my head hurts. My jaw especially hurts. Crack shot, finally a race I didn't do in. Crack shot. Celebrating the absence of a penalty. I can appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe he forgot to serve a race ban somewhere along the line. I don't know. But that was a really good spectacle. Obviously, driver of the day, Yarginio, going from P18 to P13. It was an incredible performance from Jarno, the original Jarno, of course. Not that fake heel, I know, PSGL. I have been your host for today, Mr. Liam Cross, joined by Macaulay Beard, as always. This has been Ero Ps F4, starting 7:30 p.m. British summertime. If you want to watch more of the action, subscribe to the channel. But from tomorrow, PSF3 starts 5 p.m. BST, followed by at 7 p.m. PC and PSF2. And then on Sunday, the big daddy of them all, PSF1, happening 6 p.m. BST with PCF1, 4 p.m. the same day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the link in the description below if you'd like to get involved with the community. It was a little bit of a scrappy race today, but me as a steward will rectify it. That will not happen again. This has been Ero, and I hope you have a wonderful day. It's your time to say goodbye, Yeast.
Bye bye.